Hello guys, in this video we are going to show you how to deal with some issues from a really high ISO scan. And this bust have some problems, as you can see. We are going to do this fixing as long as I'm going to comment it as I do. First things first, as you can see here, we have some issues here on the head, as you can see. And apart from that, on the overall, well, yeah, we have to fix this area and this one. Apart from that, on the overall basis, well, we have a semi-decent scan. We only have to smooth a little bit these areas. Eventually, even if you want to, I don't know, 3D print it, we have to smooth it. So let's start then. We are going eventually, I don't know, to deal with these areas and leave the smoothing part for last. So we could close holes eventually. It would be, well, somewhat easy enough solution. Well, we can try it eventually. So modify, and here you have the close holes. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't that bad. Eventually we are going to delete these peaks because it was part of the mounting part of the sculpture, so it's not really part of the sculpture for itself. So yeah, we eventually are going to deal with these inconsistencies, but it did a okay job. In order to get rid of this, we can select it by using a mask. Painting it. Okay, this is a little bit rough. Okay, so we invert the selection. And we try to refine a little bit this. So it doesn't cut a lot more than we really need. Okay. Yeah. Let's add a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's nice. So at this point, you will want to go here to visibility, height part. Okay, that's gone. Now you go to here to geometry, delete hidden. Okay, and now you can go again to close holes, and it's closed. And you have already dealt with that thing. Well, we also have a little bit like here some weird artifacts. Let's see if we can, yeah, let's see. So Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Oops. Okay. And that's it. Now we're going again to the same thing as before. Hide part. Going to geometry. And under modify topology. Oops. Delete hidden. And that's good. Close holes. And that's nice. So now eventually we are all set to do a little bit of smoothing here. There are some parts that smoothing won't be sufficient enough, and we really probably the step needed to do this would be like doing some kind of topology using eventually Dynamesh. And that's what we are going to do after this. So for now, we are going now to deal with this head. We are trying to, well, let's try to smooth this. We are going to take a different approach. Let's try to smooth this, and then we are going to apply the Dynamesh to see. Yeah, well, this yeah. See, this is not really good. Eventually, no, we are going to. Yep, we are going to have to delete this. So, what are we going to do here? Again, the same thing as before. A little mask. Yep. We have like these spikes also. We're going to delete it. Okay. Well. Okay. It's a large area, so we are going to have to be careful with this. And I guess it's done. Okay. So, again, if you are on a Mac, use Command and click on the work area. It's almost the same steps always. Visibility, hide part. Okay. Now we are going only to geometry and delete hidden. Okay, we are not going to close holes right now because we are going to do another kind of closing eventually that I'm going to show you. Like, imagine if you have more holes than this one eventually on on this sculpture, and you would only want to close this one. There's another way to do it besides these close holes, because this option will close you all the holes of the object. If you want to only close one of it, you are going to, let's do a really close up of this. We are going to choose another brush. It's the ZModeler. Okay. Now we are going to press space. Okay. Close concave hole. Now, eventually on the border of the hole, we are going only to click to close it. We have to really find like a vertex or a line. Okay. Yep, and it's done. and it automatically closes it for you. That's not perfect, not at all, but it's closed, and now we can deal with this. Okay, so we are going to use clay buildup or clay tubes, and we are going to start to paint inside it to give a little bit more volume to it. Look, this is not the most precise thing to do, of course. The 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 most accurate thing to do would be to shoot this stuff in proper conditions with good lighting and good conditions overall. But since none of my stuff are from a professional point of view, and I'll just visit the museums, pay the entry, and bring the camera with me, and eventually to take some photos of what I really like. And since I don't have, since I can't change the lighting or bring a flash or anything with me, well, this is honestly the best I can do. I'll just shoot what I can get and eventually try to do the post production afterwards on the PC. So as you can see here, it's already gaining some structure and some density. Let's bring a little bit more, a little bit higher in the middle, to then smooth it out. Yeah, I think it needs a little more here. Let's enlarge the brush. Okay. We could always, well, we could eventually go here and use the move brush and eventually do this to get to the right side, but that's not the workflow that I prefer. I really like this one better. It's a matter of taste, in my opinion. It's the workflow I use. Well, it's not perfect. I'm not professional on ZBrush or anything, so that's the workflow I started using for me. So let's start to smooth it out a little bit. I guess it's good enough. Yep. Yeah. Now that all this is done, keep in mind the active points. We are going to do, we are going to do the Dynamesh part to try to even it out, all the surface. And we will start with the default 128. Keep in mind this result. Okay, see, it already, as you can see, smooths a lot of stuff, but that's way lower than what we were thinking. So let's undo this and let's do to like 300. Okay, we are going to lower the intensity of the smoothing so we don't erase all the stuff. Yeah. I guess this is good enough. This way it can already be printed, 3D printed, with no problem, because we are going to smooth all these inconsistencies. And now to the back. Yeah, I'm not liking this line. Let me try to fix this a little bit. Yeah. It's a bit more tedious, but it's easy and kind of quick to do it, so not that really big of a deal. Yep. I frame this. So this bottom half, it's already done, as you can see, and it looks way better than it did. Let me just smooth this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we are going to the top part. It's a little bit more trickier because there's a lot of detail that I don't want to miss it totally. So we are going to be a bit more careful, especially in the face and in this part of the hair and this one. We don't want to lose a little bit of these bumps, so we're going to lower the smoothing on these parts. So let's start here with the hair. And now let's lower a little bit more. Also, if you want to smooth things even more, just do a little bit more passes on top of it, and that's good enough. Okay, just one quick pass on this, and it's done. And now the face. I'm going to even lower and drag it. Okay. I guess it's good enough. See? Now, what is this? Let me just do the close holes. I don't know if that's a hole eventually or not, but I'm going to figure. Yeah, it was. And that's perfect. For me, at least, that's perfect. It retained a lot of, well, a little bit of the information it had, and we were able to smooth a lot all these imperfections caused by the high ISO while I was shooting. So now for the final stage, we are going to re-import this to the photogrammetry software, recalculate the texture, and well, that's it. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. This was my first video while doing the repairs and commenting it, so sorry for any kind of error while while doing or saying something. And hope you guys liked it, and see you on the next one.